We all know since the 1970s, Jane Curtin has been one of comedy's leading ladies. Her groundbreaking work as an original cast member on Saturday Night Live earned her the nickname the Queen of Deadpan. And here are some of the highlights from her 38-year career.
And now, Weekend Update with Jane Curtin.
But you'd like that, wouldn't you, Dan? You sadistic, elitist, sexist, racist, anti-humanist pig.
Jane, you ignorant, misguided slut.
All men are pigs. Ah, pigs. An omnivorous, domesticated cloven hoof vertebrate that defecates in the same place it consumes. Exactly.
You're a big, fat, bumbling, oblivious, Pepe-wearing mega idiot.
Oh, thank you, Mary.
Energetic woman seeks imaginative and innovative new positions available 3 afternoons a week. Will accept all up. Replace that in the personals. You're gonna get some great letters. Nobody really answers these things, do they?
You see, I just assumed that it was responsible journalism you wanted, not sex. I gave you more credit than that. But I was wrong. What can I say besides, try these on for size, Connie Chung.
Jane Curtin now appears in the CBS drama Unforgettable. She plays a medical examiner with a quick wit. Good morning.
Good morning.
What a pleasure to have you here. So we'll talk about comedy in a second and in your role, but the CBS show that you're on, Unforgettable, it's a different kind of character for you to play.
Yeah, I'm the medical examiner, and it's probably the best job anybody can have on television, to be a medical examiner on a procedural show, because, I mean, you get to be a part of it, but you don't have to run after crooks and go out there and hang from bridges and do stuff. You just have your hands in phony body cavities.
Did you do anything special to prepare for having your hands in dirty old body cadavers?
I did a lot of cooking. A lot of stuffing of turkeys and things like that.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Get you prepared.
But what attracted you to that role, honestly?
It was interesting. It was different. It was, the character was a woman who has certainly her own style and her own mind, and I find science interesting, and so it was being able to dabble in something that I had never encountered before. So.
You know, watching the videotape of Saturday Night Live, you just are amazed at how many talented people have been on that show in 25 plus years.
Yeah.
Who was memorable for you?
Oh, God. Oh, there were so many. Gilda, Billy, Danny, Lorraine. I look at people like Jan Hooks, who is probably one of the bravest actresses I've ever worked with. Billy Crystal, who's just delightful and fabulous.
And what made it so good? The talent that was there?
I think it was the talent, and I also think it was the fact that it didn't really have a plan when it first started out, so it was allowed to evolve into something, and it evolved into this thing that has lasted for centuries.
And then there's Lauren.
And then there's Lauren, and then there's Lauren, the man at the top, who despite himself has a huge hit on his hands. So.
Take that, Lauren.
Well, you know, I mean, he was always very sort of long-suffering, and understandably so. I mean, when you ask writers to cut a sketch and they add 8 minutes to it, that's hard, especially when you have 20 minutes left to do the show.
We all want more time, don't we?
Exactly.
Well, I grew up watching you on Saturday Night Live. That was something, appointment television in our house, so I'm a big fan of yours. But what was it like being a woman in comedy in the 1970s? Was it rough?
Yeah, it was hard, but I wasn't really in comedy. I came from improv, and it was comedy, but it was also really topical. So basically, my focus was on news and making everything topical, and the comedy came out of that. And so I was never in stand-up. I never worked alone. That would be very, very difficult, and I can't imagine what it would be like for a woman in the 70s to do that. But there were women who did that back then. But it was hard to be accepted within the realm, because comedy at that time was very masculine, very mean-spirited, very hard-hitting, and women were considered too soft to be funny, because, you know, you really had to blow something up in order to make people laugh. And I don't think that's true.
Great to see you.
Yeah, great to see you. Jane Curtin, thank you.